thank you so much for coming and joining us on this very special night. It's a beautiful evening out here, isn't it? And this is the perfect location for the home forever for our Angel of Hope. My name's Joanne Smith. I hope, my wish for you is that when you come here, if you've lost a special loved one, everybody's lost somebody. If you've lost a child, the Angel of Hope is for a child, but a child can be 70 years old. It's somebody's child. And to me, my wish is that you feel the love, the hope, the honor, and I hope that these benches will be filled with people sharing memories of the love and laughter and the times that you shared together with your beautiful angels. And please share their names. The memorial wall on the back, the remembrance wall, is beautiful. Names are listed because they're not forgotten. Our angels are loved, missed, and most of all, not forgotten. So always talk about the angels. These walls will be here forever. This will be here forever, and it will continue. Unfortunately, we will be adding names to those walls. That's a part of life, but to me, it's been an honor and a pleasure to be able to get the committee together, and they've just done an amazing job, and it's just been a labor of love. I want to thank everybody and all the committee members. We have Tennille Donaldson Ward, my sister Jane Lancaster, Mr. Herb, Jennifer Tatton, I'm going to cry, Tiz Jones, Valerie Thane, Mary, I'm always going to and Caroline Barrington, and they have been on the committee members from pretty much the get-go, if not right at the get-go from there. Because he's not there, he's filming. I was like, where are you? So Don and Faye Landavazo, of course. I don't know how I could have missed that, so just amazing. One more thing that I would just like to say is I started, as the town of Price knows, we did a fundraiser for an Angel of Hope for Wichita Falls, Texas, and that's how this angel got started. And that Angel of Hope was dedicated in June, and it's amazing for beautiful Lauren Landavazo, and her parents are here tonight from Texas, so thank you for coming to our dedication. My sister and I flew back out for that dedication, and it was just so special. So a lot of the town people got a hold of me and asked, can we bring one here? And I'm just going to end it on thank you. My heart has so much gratitude and love for you and the beautiful angels that are here, and I just appreciate everybody. I'm going to turn the time over right now to Lisa Johnson, and like I said, she's the angel representative for the Richard Paul Evans group. And she's amazing. She goes around to all of the angels much and does the dedication for them. So here's Lisa.
Thank you. It is so good to be with you here in beautiful Price, Utah. And I just can't help but look at nature all around us and what a perfect night this is, and feel that we so are not alone. This little area is so full, and I can feel so many of your sweet little children here with us today. I also want to be a grateful heart and say how amazed I am at this site and all the work that has gone into it, from the stones that have been laid to the stones that have been placed behind us. And a special thank you to Joanne for her insight and her go-get-to-itness. My goodness. And I know we're celebrating also a special birthday tonight of a sweet little boy that meant so much to so many of you. But I think that any time we gather together, we are celebrating your children, and it is a special time anytime we are gathered to remember them. Now, I know that she's just a statue, and I know that she's just made of bronze, and I know that she's just a symbol. But what she does for all of us is bring us together to remember the sweetest little people we've ever known. And she literally has hope written in her wings. Ortho, who had since passed, after completing the statue, reached over with his finger and wrote the word hope right in her wing. So when she's pretty much there, but when she finishes unveiling, you can check that out. One of my favorite quotes from Rick is, "It is in the darkest skies that the brightest stars are seen." And certainly we don't feel that we're those brightest stars when we're in those times of grief, but the people around us are. And it's those little things that people do and say that mean so much to us. And my hope for all of you that have named the Christmas box angel the angel of hope, is that you will come here and you will feel that hope and you will feel that message, and that your memories will be sweet and tender, and that you will walk away feeling better. And please, when you see someone else here, reach out, hug them, listen to their story, and love their little ones with them. Thank you.
Our dear, kind, and gracious Father in heaven, we come before Thee tonight and give Thee thanks for the opportunity which we have had to bring this special angel to our community.
She's beautiful.
Hi, I'm Valerie Marietti. This project has brought so many people into my life that I would not have met. And yeah, it's because we all are struggling. We're all making our way through this world without our kids. But you've got to find the good in that as well. And I just differently about the whole situation. This project has changed the way, even the way I look at the angel. I never read the Christmas box angel. I never heard of it before. So when I got involved in the project, I got involved strictly to put my son's name somewhere, because he doesn't have a headstone. We had him cremated. He was well known in our community. And I wanted somewhere to tell people when they asked me where to lay flowers. I was completely naive to the whole situation, and I wanted it to be perfect. So I came up here one day. This was about 6 months ago. There was no one else here. I was here by myself. I was here for 2 hours. I walked and I looked at every headstone. And this cemetery is fairly new, so I knew almost everybody. And then I walked over here, and this was like this big patch of weeds. And I realized if we can make our angel tall enough, she could look out and watch the entire cemetery. And so that is where, all of the stuff started. If we didn't live in this amazing community that honestly would get a really bad rap, in my opinion, it wouldn't happen. It absolutely would not have happened. We raised around 30,000, maybe 35. And when I sat down and did the calculations, it cost us more like 60 or 65. But we had people bringing their dump trucks, people making phone calls for us. And that only happens in a community that supports one another. And not just the people, the businesses. We are still accepting donations. We have not paid for everything. This is a forever project. We were already talking today about where additional walls would go. We've had a lot of calls in the last couple weeks. We had enough people in our community that we got this done. I called a friend, and he had never heard of this. He didn't know what the angel box was. And I said, "Can you meet me up there?" And I said, "What I need you to do is I want you to walk me through how I make this piece of dirt with weeds into what I want it to look like." And I handed him this design that I had drawn up. We talked for a minute. He was friends with my son, Jace. They were buddies. When Jace died, I found out that his son needed hearing aids. And so I said, I'm going to give you Jace's hearing aids. And he said, let me pay you. And I said, you're not paying me. I said, you're doing me a favor. Because I don't want to stand in my bedroom for the rest of all time holding my son's hearing aids and crying. Jace would want your little boy to have these hearing aids, so I'm giving them to you. And he said, please let me pay you. And I said, I'm not giving them to you. I'm giving them to your son. So zip it. And I mean, honestly, it was one of the hardest things I gave away. But I got a picture about a couple weeks later of this little boy wearing Jace's superhero ears. And it was the right thing. So here we forward, a couple years later, and I say, I don't want you to do the work. I want you to show me how to cut this into 20 different projects so I can essentially hassle 70, 20, 30, 50 people. And I stayed for a few years. And he said, I'm going to do this for Jace. And I'm going to make it perfect for him. And I said, I can't let you do that. And he said, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Jace. He had his full crew up here. He paid them out of his own pocket. He put all of our concrete on his account. We have not paid him back for all of it, and he's fine with that. I'm not, however, I will continue fundraising. But there are people in this world that just truly are kind. I just wanted to say happy birthday to my boy. And on that note, I'm going to introduce our mayor, which helped us so much. He won't let me call him royalty, but he's awesome. This is Price City's mayor, Mayor Mike Coriana.
The one thing that I want everybody to know is I look into his eyes tonight. I see the pain. I hope that this becomes a healing place for you to your wounded heart, that it becomes that place of peace and that place of hope, but also you're not alone. That's the one thing I feel like you have the support of everybody that's right here. This community stands together when they have a cause. So I just want to say thank you to the citizens of the community for making this happen. Thank you for all the love and the support that we feel here tonight. I hope it continues. Thanks.
And I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question. Only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angel.
Like all of us who lose a loved one in our life, we are never the same. So as we look to this angel of hope, we hope for a better tomorrow. We hope to have the strength to find laughter and joy again. We hope for some kind of normalcy again. Hope is a pounding engine of human determination and its strife-ridden moment in our lives. I wish you all love, strength, and hope.
God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can.
Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near. So loved, so missed, so very dear. Just please remember that your loved ones really are just right here with you. They're not really gone. They're gone from sight, but they're still with you. And they still feel joy with you, and they feel your sadness and your pain as well.
And I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question. Only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.